Um, I have no friends in my life right now, and I just feel like sharing it because it's something that I was thinking of right now. It's something that is very, it feels very uncomfortable for me to have no friends because it makes me question my sanity. Makes me question my worthiness. It makes me question like the future in my life, you know? Am I ever gonna be able to make friends? And but it's also a big lesson. So what I want to say, because to I want this video to be able to help somehow, but I also just want to share what I think. The crazy thing is about having no friends is like it's not about it being right or wrong or anything, because for me it feels completely right to have no friends in the current state of my life. All the people I meet, they're not a match for me. It's not that I don't like them. Some are closer to me than others, and I like spending a little bit of time with them. But there's no one I would spend just like a week with or even the whole day with. I'd be like, come on now, we part our ways. And what's really fucking crazy, it teaches me so many things actually. Like, the main reason why I hate that situation and it hurts is um because it's like when I imagine what other people are gonna think of it. That's the only thing. Me having no friends, I've got no problem with it because I've got plenty stuff that I love doing in my life. And like, I would love to have friends, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world if I don't have friends. But the worst is like what my parents think of me and what the people I meet in my life think of me. Like, in my mind, that's what I think. Because now when I meet new people, I'm actually afraid that I have to talk about this because I don't know anyone who has no friends. No one. I don't know anyone on YouTube. I don't know anyone, like, no one talks about this. And I don't get it. I don't um I don't know if it's because I'm alone, but I don't think so. I think it would be pretty arrogant to think that I'm the only one going through this. I think it's not true. It's not possible. It is possible, but it's not the case. And there's just no one talking about that. And I've been growing in my life, changing as a human, and in my desires, in who I am, like since a few years. And I've, like, right now to this state of my life, there's no one I've met that's actually a friend. They've been friends for a time, but right now I have no friends. All the people I met in the past, they're not friends. They're just acquaintances, and I like them. I really like them, but that's it. They're not friends. And maybe, I mean, I haven't seen a single video on YouTube where someone is talking about this. And I just want to say, like, this feels like it is my past. I don't want to force myself to have friends in order for people to like me, you know? Because then I'm gonna be this human who has friends and it's normal. Right now in my life, there's just no one that appeals to me. And I feel completely aligned with this choice, no problem. I feel very triggered and anxious because I'm fearful about what other people will think of me, and sometimes I feel worthless because of this. But it's fine. It's really fine. And so I don't know why I'm talking about this. This used to like make me so sad a few months ago. I was like, man, I tried the other way. I tried to make friends again and force myself to have friends and like be with people that I like the most. But even the people I find the most interesting in my life, I don't like spending too much time with them because then I feel like they draw my vibe down because I don't believe in the same than them. I don't have the same desires in life. I love to just like work on awareness, my awareness, how I feel, and talk about that. How to like, change your life in this dream. It's a fucking dream, this life. You can do whatever you want. You have to change. And I haven't found one person like me that does this. And so, first, I think it's a direct reflection of my beliefs. I think I will meet plenty people. But what I want to say is when you're in a place in life that's very uncomfortable, it is for me, honestly, like I feel like my parents already told me that they kind of think I'm crazy and that they're worried with me. And it's just, it fucking hurts because I've got no one in my life besides my parents who actually like really care for me. And it's all right, it's not a problem, I don't want it to change, but it's just like I just want to like talk about it because it's a little bit tough. And so what I want to say is, no matter how fucked up the situation seems to be, when you consider like the norms of society, in society it's normal to have friends, you should have friends because then you're not normal, you're too picky. Fuck off, it's not true. You do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to stay alone because no one appeals to you, it's fine. And so what I want to say is like, when you're in that kind of situation, listen to yourself. It's the most important thing. Now I know it. My choices, they now feel so good to me. It's a little odd because people think, like some people think I'm a little bit going nuts, probably, because I'm just doing all this stuff, meditating and like that's nothing but reading esoteric books that are really strange to most people. I think like most people, if they really knew what I'm doing in my life, they would probably think I'm crazy, but they would also probably not care so much and think about them. That's what everyone is doing. But I listen to myself. This is like the choice that feels most aligned to me. It makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel honest. And that's why it's good. And I think in life, you don't have the choice. Either you suffer or you do the choice that's aligned. And sometimes when you do the choice that's aligned, you still suffer because it brings up all your limiting beliefs about your own worth, and also you just like depart a little bit, create a distance with other people because they're not doing the same. Most are really like holding on to like being normal, and it's fearful not to be normal, so I totally get that. But as long as you don't listen to your soul, you're never like going to be happy. It's not possible. And so I think like my path is relevant for myself. It's not relevant for anyone, like everyone, to not have friends at a certain point in their life. There's some people, they just have friends all the time. And I just don't get that. For me, it doesn't happen like this. There's just like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just my subjective experience of life. But that's what I want to say. Listen to your soul. Listen to yourself. Even if you're in an uncomfortable situation, when you listen to yourself, you still feel good. I still feel good about life, even if this is like creepy sometimes, but it's fine. Thanks for listening.